My third guy plays some games.
Alright, hi y'all. Weather Guy here. We're back with more Sunless, guys. Hope you're doing great. I am feeling pretty good, can't complain. We are heading back to London real quick to just stock up, that sort of thing. And then we're going to do some exploring. Seems like a pretty safe plan. But we'll see. What I need to do actually is find a reliable way to lower my terror here. That would be good. Let's avoid this shit. That one looks pretty scary. God. Let's just haul butt. Let's just haul butt. The storm should still be over here as well, right? Jesus. He like locked on. Did you see that? He's giving up. What a coward. Just kidding. Well, let's see. What else we got going in here? There's some lights coming from the north right there. Did I already pass the storm? I must have. I must have somehow went around it. Or it moved. It could move, I suppose. Or dissipate, but it didn't seem like the type that would dissipate. So who knows? Alright. That looks like it's red. Oh, it's shooting like backwards. Oh, it's shooting a lot. Oh, and it's hurting. Oh, God. These ships here don't mess around. We really got to get some upgrades going at some point, but I just don't want to spend the money. I think the plan right now is to save up to upgrade our ship once we get to about $7,000. Right now we're at like 5 something. But we made it, so we're okay. Can't complain. So this is still not open. Okay, that's fine. Let us go to the market so we can sell the stuff we just bought. Great. Let us go to the station. Don't need to go there. Where do we repair at? Here we go. Okay, buy a little bit more. Check the bazaar. Still nothing new here. Yeah, we're at 6,000, so we need like 1,000 more. Let me look again at cost of the ship. It's 6,000, so we have just enough to get it, but then we would not have any money left to spare, which is not good. That's why I wanted 7,000. Just to be on the safe side. Right? But yeah, let's go to market. Let's buy a little bit more of both fuel and supplies before we head out. And we're going to go explore to the east. And again, we really need to find a reliable way to lower terror soon. If not, we'll have to just make the trip back and go to Magdalene's. Which would be an expensive trip, you know. Which is not fun when we're trying to save up for a new ship again. Yeah, I guess it just moves throughout. Interesting. I'm gonna wait before I'd ever try to actually approach it until I... Oh, they're in a fight. Do we just interrupt this? Resurrectionist, that sounds like our side to me. Very tough ship, but we're doing okay. He's smoking. Ow, that hurt a bit. Come on, he's gotta be close. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Nice. Let's see. There's gotta be some decent loot here. Raid the hold. Alright, we're gonna do this. The massive guns of the dreadnought have finally fallen silent. The hulk hangs in the firmament like a shed spider skin in a web, viewed from the vantage of the fly. Its sides are scored and open, its windows shattered. Smoke billows from its blind eyes. London will not see what transpires here. Great. A triple locked case. The last chain slides to the floor with a jangling thud, and the lid falls open. Your crew jump back in fear. Inside is a bound-up creature, skin and bone and malformed clusters of organs, pulsing in time to its aggrieved lowing. Perhaps a native of some far-flung reach of the heavens, or perhaps an escapee from Piranesi? Regardless, your crew haul it aboard. Someone will be willing to pay for it. Nice. Ow. Okay, I think he's leaving us alone. Trying to verify before I hit him. Oh, now we have this stuff going on. Oh no. An engineer cries out, her voice hoarse as a professional mourner. Yep, the star is going away one. I think we're just going to get rid of a supply to take care of it. Terrafell. Got my eye on you, bud. Don't try anything. Who are they shooting at? Okay. Are we? I think we actually just go back to London. Honestly, I think I just have to sell stuff and try to figure out how to lower our terror in a safe way. Okay, he's shooting at us. Ouch! Oh, that really hurt, actually. But he's smoking. I think we go for it. It's like stuck too. Oh, come on. Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Nice. Nice. The resurrectionists haunt Memoriam, plundering its graves for corpse goods and cadavers. They sell the valuables to pawn shops and the bodies to disgraced. Oh, so they're not good guys. Could repair a hole, that'd be nice, but we don't have mining. Let's see what they have. Valuables. 1 roll of thirsty bombazine. That sounds good. Okay. Sounds good in terms of the product, not tasty. I saw that it was fabric. But okay, we survived a sizable skirmish. That's good. Our XP has risen a decent chunk. We're almost there. And we might make enough change here to buy something. But really, we're concerned about making it back. Making it back to London and making sure that we lower our terror. We have to find a way to reliably do it, you know? And it's a little nerve-wracking. Because it's one of the only mechanics that truly snowball, you know? And it's scary when that snowball starts to happen. That's how my first death happened, was the terror stuff snowballing, and it was so dramatic. That's the moment that sold me on this game for sure, was my first death due to all the terror happening. It's fantastic. But we have finished our first foray into the wilderness out there to the east. We didn't find much, but we did at least map it out a bit so next time we can explore a different area, perhaps. I don't want to branch out too far. I want to sort of just slowly increase our knowledge radius, right? Of what we know. But yeah, our terror is at like 60%, which is terrible. Absolutely horrendous. But yeah, my confidence level in exploring is going to go up a whole lot once we upgrade our ship and once we figure out how to deal with terror. I think those are the two big limiting factors right now. Alright, so first, we still have all our crew, so we mostly just need to do repairs, which costs us a pretty 114, but now we're going to sell, which we're going to make a solid 350 from, which is not bad. Puts us a little bit ahead from where we started. We do have to buy back up to where we want to be in terms of fuel and supplies. So I think we made a tiny profit. Tiny profit. But what we need to do now is, once again, we need to find out how to lower our terror. So I'm going to look a bit more again, just to make sure we don't have anything here that we can do. Is this open yet? Still not. Salon, I think this just gives us money and experience. Just not quite what we're looking for. And he doesn't have anything new here either. Yeah, it's just deliver port reports. Okay. So in that case, what's the plan? Do we make our trip all the way back over to the transit relay? And then go back and then go to Magdalene's? I mean, we do have a quest at Magdalene's, do we not? That we got recently? Where is that? Not that. Not that. Not these. We do need to go to Titania. Is that what I was thinking of? Alright, let's talk to the Hoarder. How about that? Let's do that first. That's something safe and easy that we can just do. Let's ask who has luggage. The Kyre... Gosh, that word stuff. The Hoarder glowers. Its expression glacial. When it becomes clear that it cannot intimidate you into leaving, your Quartermaster sighs and relents. A jellyfish, still alive, it whispers, voice sawed down to a growl. As it speaks, the Hoarder trails a claw along each item. A dream of freedom, piped into glass, verdant spores that will never die. Everything immortal, or that aspires to be immortal, I am making an inventory of them. Interesting. Let's give him a compliment. You can't have it. It hisses at you from under its oversized cowl. You explain that compliments are not meant to be transactions. The Hoarder is initially distrustful of your exposition and then transported at this epiphany. Appreciation without condition, what a winsome novelty. It's not like that where I come from. Before London. Long before. They just take and take and take. Teeth slant into view. But that's acceptable. I take their things too. Whose things, and where did it come from? Here. The wilderness. Lush and velveted with so many treasures. So many hungry tastes. There were others with me, yes, but none of them were as clever as me. I know how to make immortality. I know how to make collections that last. Its ears flatten. And this is why I must be careful. Be small now. Right. So now we can learn more about him since we passed that check. I have a dream. It confides, picking at the hem of its claret cloak. Or claret cloak, I don't know how to say that word actually. An ear long and velveteen droops from its cowl. An old dream. An excellent dream. I would make my collection perfect. To do this, there is a corpse that I must visit. Your kind named it Faithful. Appropriate, I think. If I could travel there, if I had help in Broadswood, I could build the thing that I need. For a moment its eyes are the universe, garbed and glorious with stars. But you couldn't spare the crew or the timber or the time. Not for me. No, not for me. Ducks its head. Alright, so we need to find Facefall first, and then we need crew and Bronzewood. Interesting. Her Majesty came to regret her arrangement with us. She reneged and fled the fifth city for the sky. Most of my colleagues remained behind, fat and sleek and content at the heart of the new sixth city. But a few of us had languished long enough in the dark. We saw the chance to return home, to the heavens. So, in secret, a few of us followed you to the sky. Most of us did so quietly. One of us made too much noise, and her renewed majesty overheard. It has a job now. Tragic. Great. Do you know Mr. Menagerie? Yeah. Silence, the kind not unlike a man trying to recall a favorite meal, overtakes the hoarder for an interval. At last it brightens. It sells delicious things. Okay. Let's check on him. The hoarder stands in a drift of gleaming curios, brass and glass and bronze, polished incandescents. It is stacking something, many somethings in fact. There is no time to accurately identify them. Noticing your appearance, the hoarder launches itself towards you, a waking nightmare of membrane and red cloth. Out, out, you cannot look. This is mine, out. Fantastic. Alright, that was a lovely chat. Holy hell. Alright, so the plan now, I think the most sensible plan, even if it's not the most fun, is we're going to go back to safety, back to the Reach for a time. Not for a long time, but long enough for us to lower our terror before we return. Perhaps make a trip down to Titania to potentially do that quest. And just see how things are developing, you know? But yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to make this trip back or not. I'm not sure if we have the requirements, right? We're going to do our best, though. At the very least, we will be doing our best. There's a storm. Again, we're going to be pretty much avoiding the storm because we don't know what it does. And I'm going to wait until a time where it feels safer to approach. Meaning a time where we're on a new ship, basically. New captain. Where a loss wouldn't sting quite as much. I think that's the idea. You are in possession of a certain otherworldly artifact that has begun to appear persistently in your dreams. Never prominent but always present, sat innocuously on a mantelpiece, half hidden in a shadowed corner, carried casually by a loved one. Let's try to offer it. Let's try it. We failed. So what's the terrible thing that happened? 7 terror. Okay. We gotta get this terror under control in a hurry. Look at this. This is bad, bad, bad. Present ourselves to customs. Okay. Nothing to hide. So now we can go to the Reach. So I think we just save our sovereigns and just use our permit that we have. Alright, back to the Reach. It's been a nice little meandering into Albion, but we're going to be gone for a little bit. Not terribly long, but for a short time. Lovely loading screen. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that about the headlight. Terror increases more quickly when you have it off, but it makes you less noticeable. It's an interesting trade-off. Alright, so now let's make the trip up to Magdalene's. That'll probably be it for today, honestly. Which is fine with me. It's going to be nice when we upgrade our ship to the larger one, the 6,000 one, and come back here and we just become the big fish in the small pond. That's going to feel great. We have managed to survive our first foray into London and Albion, all that. Definitely some scary stuff going on. I don't like the look of that storm. I don't like how much stronger the ships seem to be over there. But overall, we're faring better than I thought we would. Which is all you can really hope for, you know? Oh, I missed this song. So good. Oh, Cantankerous, let's kill him. Good shot, bud. Alright. I think we're still going to try to gain sovereigns, although it doesn't get us much. Maybe we should have tried to get the uncanny specimen. Alright, Magdalene's. Lets us lower some terror. I was just hoping to do a port report real quick. Is there anything interesting backstage? I don't think there really is. Let's also check the bazaar. Right? Don't have anything we really want to sell here, which is fine. Treat our terror. I think we do the gossip. Alright, I think we do one more, just for good measure, you know? But we'll use a vision of the heavens this time. So we have so many of those. There we go, terror is officially gone. Now, nothing else in the bazaar. There's no port report though? Purchase an old journal. Oh, right. Wow. Okay. Let's purchase a journal though. Gain a savage secret. Okay. I'm just trying to see if there's a port sign here, but I guess not. Alright, well that's where we're going to be where we stop today. Next time, we're going to continue our revisit. We're going to stop at New Winchester. We're going to also go down to the Nature Reserve in Titania. That may be it. I don't think we'll need to go up to Trader's Wood. Maybe not Port Avon either, but we definitely need to stop at these 2 locations. And then maybe stop in Lustrum? I'm not sure. Because I know they did want, like the dog tags or whatever it was of the ship we killed. So maybe we do that too. I'm not sure. But that's all we got today. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all are amazing. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Make sure you take care of others. And I will see you next time. Peace out.